heavy goof juice.
It is real heavy. Welcome to No Bummers. It's a podcast where we talk about whatever we want, and the only rule is no bummers. Each week, we talk about our hyperfixations, and then each of us has prepared a topic that the other hosts don't know ahead of time. I am all out of goof juice.
And I'm Jackie.
And I'm Morgan.
I got plenty of goof juice.
I'm running a little low.
Yeah, Morgan's running on it's bedtime.
Yeah.
She worked a grave last night, and then here we are.
Ta-da!
What's everyone's hyperfixation been this week?
Easy. Candy corn pumpkin.
You texted me, and I was literally like, I need to exercise restraint. I just went and bought groceries, but you can get some next time you buy groceries.
Couldn't be me. I went. Well, okay, sad thing. I had a bag, and then I was at work, and all the kids were like, "Oh, give me some," and I was like, "No," like kind of being mean. I also can't. It's against the rules. But
you can't give them. I guess that makes sense.
Like home, like I guess it's store bought, but like
You're not supposed to give them things from home.
Yeah,
even if they're store bought.
Yeah, because then I would have to give everyone a pumpkin, and I just don't have enough pumpkins for that.
There's not enough pumpkins in the world for that.
I don't have a pumpkin surplus.
Yeah, so I was like, no. And they know the rule, they're just like teasing. And then I like tripped on the rug in the room, and then all of them spilled out all over the floor.
So it was like a parade, and they just dove in, and they're like, candy.
Yeah, and they were like, please. And I'm like, you certainly can't eat it off the floor.
Oh, I would have been like, yeah, that was my bad. Go for it.
Well, I think
free reign.
You should see the dirty floor. It's gross. But anyway, so then I was like, oh, sad. And then I went to the store again, and I was like, got another bag. And then I did share that with all my coworkers, because surprisingly enough, all of us like candy corn pumpkins, and then I got more bags.
I don't know what it is. Like, regular candy corn is good.
Those pumpkins.
The pumpkins do something to me.
They do. They do.
Like, I just can't behave myself when they're around.
I absolutely cannot. I'm like, give me 40.
Yeah.
I can't eat. It's like pure sugar. Like, it's not
once you pop, you just can't stop, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
You've seen the TikTokers, like, if you ever have an inkling to, like,
buy a candle.
candle.
It satisfies that craving.
Yeah, I love it.
You don't like candy corn, though, right?
I do.
She just doesn't like it to this extent.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy
like you wouldn't buy a
for
bag
myself.
Yeah,
no.
okay.
I'll have a couple of hers.
Fine.
If she drops it on the floor for me.
If she trips and spills some.
That would be my chance.
I was so sad. All the boys were laughing at me, and I'm like, no, it's a sad day. They're like, it's funny. Anyway.
What about you, Mo?
Oh,
I didn't know you were going to be asking me that question today.
you think after
completely unprepared.
We've been doing this for like a year, and I'm still like,
100 episodes.
It is also your bedtime, so we will cut you slack.
I think probably this new game I got on my Switch. It's called Gone Home, and the premise of it is that like your character's been studying abroad, and you come home and your family's missing. So you have to like go through the home and try and figure out where they went. And it's really cool. I like it.
Spooky.
It's very spooky.
I like spooky.
Like Gone Kidnapped?
I don't know.
Or Gone They Moved Away and didn't tell you?
No, like they're still in the house. So I think they didn't move.
Your family just...
They're like, bye.
They just forgot to send the text.
It's like the RM. Did you guys ever watch that movie, The RM? Yeah. Where he gets home and his family moved.
And he's like sleeping on the food storage.
Well, they don't pick him up at the airport, and so he gets a taxi home. And then he has to climb in through the window, and it's like this Asian man in the shower.
Yeah.
Kicks him in the face.
Oh my God.
Goodness, I totally forgot that.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it's like that.
If you have to climb through a window and an Asian man kicks you in the face.
Yeah. I've been in every room. Well, that's not true. I haven't gotten into the attic yet, but.
That's where the spooky stuff always is.
I want to play with you.
Okay.
Yay.
your mom has to ask her mom if it's okay.
Have Angie call Diane.
Set up a play date.
That's so cute.
We set up play dates all the time.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of fun stuff at the store. We went to Walmart and got a bunch of like toys and stuff.
Just for fun? Just to have?
Yeah, because I got a mahjong set because I wanted to play it. And she played with me. And then she got
Mancala. I love Mancala.
Me too. And then
we healed our inner child because I bought a coloring book and like a 25 set of markers.
And I bought candy corn pumpkins and a little squishy tomato. I have eyes on the target. I'll show you after the break.
It's in the fruit basket.
I know, because I was like, won't that be a funny prank? So stupid.
That you did it at Morgan's house where Morgan is
the other girls that are in here.
Carly's basket.
Oh.
We're waiting for her to
She's like,
to be
I don't remember
this is not my tomato.
It's too squishy.
I gotta show you guys after the break. But anyway, we got a bunch of toys.
That's fun.
It was fun.
Yeah. What's your hyperfixation?
Probably Music for a Sushi Restaurant by Harry Styles.
It's good.
Oh.
I have found out that I think I know what my thing is. It's just a good horn section.
Okay.
I'm so concerned about where that sentence was going.
Why? Because, no, listen. Take Your Problems to the Disco.
Yeah.
Great horns.
Okay.
Bowery, great horns.
That's awesome.
Music for a Sushi Restaurant, great horns.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a
pump up,
a good brass section that's like playing upbeat, jazzy tunes.
Do you like AJR?
Some of their stuff.
The horn section.
I need to give them more of a chance. I think because I think
chances.
I would like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Their second album, Neo Theater.
Oh, it's so good.
And I think you would like that one.
It's horny.
It's very horny. Their first album.
Horn dash E.
Stop saying horn.
We knew it was coming.
I know.
It's very
Would you rather say brassy?
I don't know. Yeah.
Is big and brassy?
Okay, well.
What can we say, Master?
Since you want to censor my First Amendment rights over there.
Oh my goodness.
So, I think you would really like Neo Theater.
Okay.
The one after, it's all right. Like Bang is good.
Is that on the album? Bang is like the album after?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Neo Theater.
Yeah, like I like that one.
Yeah. But I think you would like Neo Theater.
Okay.
I saw that one in concert. It was awesome.
I'll give them a chance.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a break.
Sorry I said horny so much.
No, you're not.
Do you want to go next? Or do you want me to?
Sure.
Okay,
so I want to know what... Okay, so you can pick a piece of media that you wish... Pick a piece of meat. What would you pick?
New York strip.
Chicken crispers.
Honestly, same.
Yeah.
The chicken crispers.
Dino nuggets.
No, listen, that is an abomination compared to chicken crispers from Texas Roadhouse. Have you ever had them?
Yeah, but Dino nuggets are so good.
Dino nuggets raised you. Yeah?
No, but they have helped me through my 20s.
It's your second childhood. I think we have
Because
one childhood.
in my childhood, I got the Dino egg oatmeal. So then when I was an adult, I was like, well, obviously the natural progression is Dino egg oatmeal. Dino egg oatmeal? No?
Yeah, and they have like little marshmallows in it, and it's Dino.
I just got very hot.
Your glasses are fogging up. Because I don't know what that is.
I don't know what's going on. I'm very hot right now. It's the menopause.
Hot flashes. You know how it goes.
I'm still hot. It just comes in flashes.
You're brilliant.
That's like a Facebook mom post. And it's got a minion on it for some reason.
A minion.
Why do they love minions so much?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what dino egg oatmeal is.
So it's oatmeal, and then it has little marshmallows in it, like Lucky Charms.
No, they're hard. They're like these hard dino eggs.
Oh.
And then when you pour in your hot water and like mix it to make the oatmeal,
the
eggs dissolve and they're left with little dino candy.
Oh.
I didn't have that. I knew you had me and then you lost me. I didn't know they hatched.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, they still do.
Okay,
Malto meal makes it, right?
And a harmonica. And what else are we going to buy?
Dino Nuggies. I didn't have Dino Nuggets when I was a kid. I didn't know they existed until I was older. So when you said they in my 20s, yeah.
Yeah, that fits.
Yeah, so there's like these little candy eggs, and then when you put in the water and like mix it in, it melts the eggs and it leaves you a little dino candy.
What kind of candy is it? Is it like a hard candy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're crunching away at a hard candy in your soft, soggy oatmeal?
It makes it bearable.
Does it?
You get a reward at least.
It's like a reward.
It's like a reward.
It got me to eat oatmeal when I was a kid.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like that. Yeah, and it's inexpensive even.
It's just like Quaker oatmeal.
Yeah.
So.
We'll
I'd advise you to try it. Do you like oatmeal?
No.
I'd still advise you to try
if there was candy involved?
That's a good question.
Maybe I could sell you oatmeal with a pumpkin in it.
That's her
With
shtick.
a candy corn pumpkin.
I would love that.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do.
Anyway,
What were we talking about?
So my topic.
A piece of media. That's where we...
A piece of media.
We got meat, chicken nuggets, dino egg oatmeal.
Okay, let's let her explain what she's
Hot flashes, minions. You forgot about that.
Hot flashes, hot minion flashes.
No! The
Okay.
minions are not hot. Okay.
That's not what you said earlier.
Roll the tape.
It's just because the cameras are on.
No! Please. Tell us what you want us to answer.
I would. I totally would. Okay. It's his fault.
I
Okay. You got it?
know. No, he's still fogging.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for it and then let me know if you have any follow-up questions.
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
So a piece of media.
Media, yes.
And so it could be book, movie, TV show, whatever, that you wish a different ending happened. Like, what is the piece of media, and then what would you change? I can go first to give you an example.
Okay, that'd be great.
Titanic.
Yeah, like you're not even looking at
The
him.
Titan one scene.
Because he needs a minute.
You're not
It's
looking
okay.
at him because he's
I love him the same. He just needs
I have to clean my glasses.
Okay, so
Okay.
Titanic. Every single time I watch it, I miss Jack and I wish he didn't die.
Okay.
Oh, spoiler alert. I know it's been 30
For
years.
1993's Titanic.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh.
if you haven't seen it yet, that's on you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
He hasn't seen it yet.
First spoilers is what I'm saying.
Oh, got it. Okay.
He already knows what happened.
So Jack dies. I know.
He was gonna watch it today.
I have a copy sitting in my DVD player at home.
That would make me ill if that was true. I'd feel so terrible.
Oh,
If we like spoiled it for him.
No.
But he
You
doesn't
we've
wanna
been
watch
asking
it.
him for years. He's
I
fine.
know.
Okay. So, in Titanic, Jack
For
dies
84
in
years.
So Jack dies.
I would save Jack.
How?
Would you kill Rose?
I wouldn't kill Rose. No, because they
You
need.
gotta do what you gotta do.
No.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Push her off. Sorry.
So I would save Jack by like him like, I don't know how I would save him. He'd just find something
Another
else.
door floats up directly next to her door.
Honestly, like,
And
yeah,
she
find
climbs
another.
onto both and lays down.
She's like sprawls out like this.
He's like, that's as big as a king-size bed. Move over.
Yeah, but I would save Jack because it's heartbreaking every single time.
It's so terrible.
Because he had done so much for her.
Yeah.
He had like changed her life like in the course of a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just like, oh, you love her. Like no, like he taught her like you can do things on your own. You do not need to marry into this lifestyle that you've been forced into kind of thing.
That you hate. And
yeah, like he had changed her life so much and then he was gone.
yeah.
But then she like still did what she wanted, which was awesome. Like good ending, but like it's still terribly sad. So I'd like somehow save Jack so they could just have a happy life together.
You know how else you could change it? Is you could make it be like that one TikTok we saw where like Jack still dies and then she goes to the boat because she dies.
Oh, yeah, they're in heaven and he's waiting for her, and then it's like Jack, it's like Rose's second husband, like the man she actually married for 70 years, and he's like, Rose, it's so good to see, and then she just walks right past him and goes to Leonardo.
And he's like 50 years of marriage down the drain.
Like 4 kids. And he's like, like he's just crying. I need to find it, like, and just save it because it is so hilarious.
The first time we saw it, we were like,
she does get married though after.
She does and has kids.
But I'm saying that's how she should change the end.
But isn't the whole story of the Titanic her being like, I was in love once?
Well, no. So
it's her story on the Titanic.
Yeah, because they are looking for the necklace.
Right.
That she has, and they're like, so, and then she's like, there I was.
She's like,
and
my heart is at the bottom of the ocean.
No, it wasn't. Because she had the necklace.
She had it.
No, but that's what I'm saying is her heart is Jack.
Oh, that is very sweet. You said that. Yes.
Morgan just rolled her eyes. She's not a true fan.
But yeah, so then she ends up finding another husband, getting married, having kids, having a beautiful life.
Because he told her, he was like, when you get out of this, like he's in the ocean freezing to death.
Like they're holding hands and he's like, he knows
like,
he's not going to make it.
When you get out of this, like you need to move on. You need to live a life. Like, so that's what she did.
He's like, you're not dying like this. You're going to go on and have like a lovely life.
And he says, near, far.
Not quite.
Yeah.
And then, so then he passes away. Oh gosh, it's heart-wrenching. But, anyway, what was I would say Jack.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's a good change.
And then I wish we could see their life together. I just feel like they do such a good job that I'm like really connected to them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love you guys.
What if we make a movie called Titanic 2? Mm-hmm. Titanic.
Titanic's Revenge.
Where it turns out that it was all just a dream that Rose had, that the boat sank.
And she woke up as like an old lady
and she's like,
next to her.
and Jack is next to her. And then we flash back on their life.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd be down. I'd go see it. I'd spend
all right, Leo,
$10.
if you want to talk, I'm willing to give it to you.
He's not going to talk to you because you're
not 25.
20-year-old model.
Because I haven't seen. We need to take a moment. That's a good joke. Give it the respect it deserves.
Moment of silence.
Just move on.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say he wouldn't talk to me because I haven't seen it.
No.
The first one.
No.
But that would also probably make it better for me to write the second one.
Because you would have no context.
Yeah,
because people would be like, no, but in the first one this happened. I'm like, you don't understand. We don't care what happened in the first one.
They're like, he said he was going to do this. And you're like, no. I've decided they're going to be bank robbers.
That was a dream.
They're going to be bank robbers. Okay.
Leo has a cybernetic arm now.
I would see it if you produced it, but for no other reason. Like, I do it to support you, but I would not like it.
I think it would be amazing. I think we could.
He has a robot arm randomly?
Yeah.
Titanic?
He lost it in this.
It's not explained.
No.
He just has a robot arm.
It's like, I found it in the ocean. Oh, wait, no, that never happened. I don't know. These are two random people. Titanic.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. Because in Titanic, the Titanic never sank.
Oh boy.
James
coming to a theater near you.
I'll be waiting patiently by the phone.
Okay.
Do you want to know what my first thought was?
Yeah.
And it's actually the only thought I've had.
Ever?
Just, in my whole 30 years of life.
Are you 30?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh
30,
my
flirty, and
gosh.
thriving. I didn't know that. For some reason, I thought you were 29.
I was
29.
for a whole year.
What?
And you didn't tell me?
How time
Well, like when that
passed.
girl was like, is 28 or was is 29?
It is 28.
Okay.
That was two years ago.
Right. Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay.
Have we talked about that on the podcast? The time I got savagely roasted by my employees, where they were doing the TikTok trend of like telling everyone's
toxic
fatal
trait.
flaw,
Yeah.
toxic trait,
Yeah.
and they were like going around to all of the people in the bank that we worked at. And these are all my employees, and they're like, "Oh, she smiles too much. Oh."
That's a nice one.
Like whatever.
They were all nice besides Cade.
And then they get to me and it's just like video of me sitting in my office working on my computer and it just says is 28.
Amazing.
That's my toxic trait, is that I'm old apparently.
It was so funny.
Don't ever have kids.
Those are your employees that are like 5 years younger than you?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, your first and only thought. What was it?
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you.
It's still in the
He
noggin.
can't keep track of it. It's just pinging around in his brain.
There's so much empty space up there.
He's like, wow, I have so much room to grow.
I'd like to hear.
Mine's also very sad.
Oh.
In the land before time,
I'm scared.
I would make it so Littlefoot's grandparents didn't die.
Oh.
What?
Have you never seen The Land Before Time?
They don't die.
Or the parents?
The mom dies.
Yeah, the parents. Sorry.
Yeah.
He gets raised by this grandparent.
Yeah, you scared me for a second. I was like, is that
I'm
a
really
sequel I
sorry.
didn't see?
I'm really sorry. I would make it so Littlefoot's parents don't die.
Oh, that's a good one. And it's so sad when his mom
It
dies.
is awful.
Yeah.
And I cannot believe that it's a children's film.
I
That
need
they're
to
like,
watch it. I haven't watched it in forever.
Oh, it's so
They're
Is it
like-
on Disney Plus?
hi, you've met Littlefoot for
Oh.
10 minutes. Now watch him cry next to his mom's dead body.
It's so
Oh my
terribly
gosh.
sad.
I can't remember it.
When he thinks
It's
that he sees
seared
her
into my
and
brain.
it's like a shadow of something
It is
else.
so sad.
So sad.
So you'd save them and then they could go on the adventure with
Well, he can still go on the adventure with
Yeah.
Sarah and Petrie and all of his friends.
And I'm like, what was that?
What was
with
the
like
purpose?
children's movies where they're like, they can't learn what they need to learn with their
The
parents
The
around.
Lion King, like it makes sense. It's based on Hamlet. That's how it happens in Hamlet. Fine.
Wildebeest run over the king of Denmark.
And his brother's
What
like
if-
this.
What if? Okay. What if?
Here we go again.
What? He's got a second idea.
Okay, so in addition to Titanic,
What is the next
what's
song?
next?
What if we get?
Weird energy when we record in the morning.
I'm so sleepy. What? I want to know.
What if we get the cast of Hamlet and the cast of The Lion King?
Uh-huh.
We just mix the stories.
and they're like, his buddies are like eating bugs, but they're humans.
Yes.
And there's like a
Half the
warthog.
cast are lions. Half the cast are humans.
There's like a warthog and a meerkat trying to talk to the Prince of Denmark about his dead
And the
dad.
wildebeest ran over the
And Scar stabbed him with
Scar is still a lion.
And then he just has his claws into a man.
And he
To a
marries,
human man.
and he marries the human queen.
Yes.
Wow, that was a really good mix. I like that.
I'm crying. We can't film in the morning anymore.
Why not? It's more fun.
I know. We've had some giggly time.
I'm just imagining how funny it would be. Half lions and half humans.
It's genius. It is.
So that's my Lion King 1.5. Oh,
Okay.
I'm still very hot.
Your glasses are fogging up
Yeah.
so much.
It's because he was just crying.
I need to stop wearing glasses, I think. I just need to put my contacts in every time.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. I'm crying about the loss of Littlefoot's mom.
R.I.P.
Not this mixed human lion contraption he's come up with.
Wouldn't it be so funny?
It would be hilarious. Hit it.
Okay. Can I change a sequel instead?
Sure.
Okay. So I loved the first Frozen movie.
Okay.
I did not absolutely love the second Frozen movie story.
What do you wish happened?
So I wish this was like a theory that a fan had put out about the first Frozen, that the trolls are actually the villains of the story because they don't explain to Elsa's parents in detail like what they should do with her. So like they cause that rift. And then Anna's like, oh, I can't marry Kristoff in that one song. So she's like, I'm engaged. And so the theory is that Hans was like a good guy up until that moment. And then the trolls like
put a spell on him.
Yeah, like use some kind of magic to make him evil. So I think
get the fiance out of the way.
Yeah.
And the whole thing will be fixed.
Yeah. That line specifically. Yeah.
Now I'm on board.
Yeah.
You didn't have me for a while.
Yes. I could tell because you were going like this over there.
I've never made that face before in my life.
Roll the tapes. You did. Anyway, yes, that specific line is like what got people thinking about it because they said get the fiance out of the way and the whole thing will be fixed. And they are like they love Kristoff. He's like a member of their family.
They wanted
so
to
they
be
want Anna to marry him, and they like the theory is that like they knew that Elsa wouldn't be able to be the queen forever. And so like
so she would give up being the queen.
Yeah, so Anna would be the queen, ergo Kristoff would be the king. So I kind of wish, like, not that Kristoff was a bad person. Like I if that was going to happen in the second movie, I wish that he wouldn't have known about it. Like he would have stayed a good guy, but that it would have come out that the trolls were evil instead of this weird storyline where they go into a forest and.
Wait a sec. So I have questions.
And there's a fire salamander.
Oh my gosh, I love him.
He's pretty cute.
He's very cute.
We can work him in.
Yeah.
There still is a fire salamander in this one.
Yeah.
We can't tell you why. Wait a sec. So then what's their motive? They just want Kristoff to be king?
Yeah.
But how does that help the rock people?
Well,
they're trolls, so thanks.
But they're made of rocks.
But they're trolls.
They're rock trolls.
Okay, troll rocks.
Well,
in
rock and troll
to the Grand Peebo or whatever his name is.
Grand Peebo, is that his name?
Yes.
No. I never heard.
No,
it's something like that, isn't it?
The Grand Peebo.
I'm looking it up. This is ridiculous. In my own home.
Well, in some stories with trolls, they're like tricksters. Like that's their whole shtick. That's like what they live for.
Yeah, so have you never seen Eurovision?
I haven't.
Trolls have gone too far.
Grand Pabby.
Okay, Grand Peebo is not Grand Pabby.
Grand Pabby.
I will.
That's
admit
close.
That's fairly close. But
I thought it was Grand Pappy.
Where the hell did you come up with Peebo?
Pabby Peebo.
It's sound logic. I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway,
he's convinced me.
So in my dream sequel, they're just like tricksters. They just want to like cause a ruckus, and they're doing a great job of it.
You just love a trickster.
Yeah.
So, but they don't want to trick Kristoff?
No, because they like him.
Okay.
He's in their family.
Okay.
They adopted him.
Okay.
Well, and that's another theory is that they kidnapped Kristoff. Because
but he wasn't really an orphan.
Yeah, like when he's little, he's up the mountain cutting ice with those men. Why would they have let him come if he was like an orphan by himself? He was probably there with his dad. And then remember one of the women troll sees him and she's like, oh, you're so cute. I want to keep you.
Good word.
I know. And then in my dream scenario, they like figure out that the trolls are the problem, but Hans doesn't end up with Anna. He ends up with Elsa.
Yeah. I don't like Hans.
I don't like Hans either.
Nice in this. He didn't do the mean
He's
stuff
still
on purpose.
He's still not the vibe. I think Kristoff maybe could have ended up with Elsa because he loves ice and she makes ice.
Yeah, that's the part that's weird to me. Is I'm like, the ice guy didn't fall in love with the ice princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to me.
And then Anna could have found someone else.
But why doesn't Hans get a happy ending?
Because he's a
bad
mean.
guy.
He's mean.
He has a mean look about him.
Because of the trolls.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. When I first saw the movie, I was in love with him. Actually, that might work against him because I do tend to pick.
She likes
she
a
loves
bad
a
boy.
bad boy. You got a leather jacket? Morgan's in.
I'm not answering that. But anyway.
It wasn't a question, it was a statement.
Okay.
No, we're telling what we know about you.
I've never fallen in love with a man who has a leather jacket that I know of.
That you know of.
Oh my goodness.
That's the key word there. But we know.
Oh. Anyway.
Look, she's never going to go for it unless you buy a leather jacket.
She's like, you don't have to show it to her. It just
You don't have a
in your
shot.
closet.
You just have to know that you have it.
Yeah.
I get
It's a
that.
state of mind. Sorry.
The eye's done.
Okay, cool. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Should we take a break?
What do you think we should?
Probably. This is going to be our longest episode by far.
And I think he was good to her for the time being. She needed a
Yeah, I don't think that either of that, like, I don't think it's like a bad relationship.
Well, he's even talked about it after, and he's like, she's wonderful.
Yeah.
Like, she's awesome. And
which is why we don't hate Tom Hiddleston.
No, we love him.
A gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah.
Can't say the same for everyone.
You know who you are.
He's talking about us.
You dated Taylor Swift?
No,
How
but
dare
we're not
you.
gentlemen or scholars.
You're one. I won't tell you which.
I'm fine with either.
What a progressive queen.
Okay, hit it.
Okay.
Rolling right along.
So I was watching Survivor, as you do.
As you do.
That's the segment, everyone. Thanks for watching.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
we get
That was
sassy.
quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was very quick. As you do.
As you do.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
You've been very quick this morning.
Which is shocking because I feel extremely slow.
But I was thinking about how I would just talk for like nonstop if I was on that island and the poor people I'd be stuck with. But also I was trying to think about like what we would talk about. And so I found a list of dumb philosophy questions.
Oh.
And I want to get your take on them.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I just took a philosophy class and it was the bane of my existence.
So these are, I'm going to tell you right now, not super philosophical. It's more of just like,
It's not like about Antigone.
yeah, no, we're not going to like dive deep into Plato's allegory of the cave. So
Why not?
Have you played the trolley game?
we could play the trolley game.
It's the trolley problem, but you just create different scenarios.
Yeah.
There's a website for it.
There's a website for it?
Yeah, where it'll give you like different
Like, okay,
scenarios.
Oh.
one is like he solves
Your
cancer.
grandma.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Oh, I have not played the trolley
We
game
should.
then.
That'd be fun.
I've only talked about the trolley problem.
I mean,
The
that's what it
problem.
is, yeah.
It's just, yeah, versions of that. So anyways, first one I have.
What is
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a philosophy course, so if you
I'm
kindly be
listening.
serious. I don't think Plato made a lot of jokes.
Plateau.
I don't think Sophocles and Plato.
Souflakis.
Souflaki.
My man Sophocles. tell us.
like that a lot better than Socrates
Socrates.
from Bill and Ted.
Yeah, so you can be Socrates.
Socrates.
You
That's what
can
I
be
want.
Plato, and
I
I'll be
love playing with
Sophocles.
Play-Doh. Lily got a Play-Doh kit for her birthday, and we made pizzas for hours.
She deserves it.
That's
She
what
does.
she learned.
Okay. Why did Cinderella's shoe fall off if it fit perfectly?
Magic.
I think so. Hopefully, the godmother knew what was going to happen a little bit.
She
seems
like saw the
a-
future.
Yeah, like she seems like she kind of knew. She knew this was all going to go down, because if she just got a happy ending right away, nah.
She wouldn't appreciate it.
No, and like I think there's still lessons to be learned, and like Cinderella could really prove that her kindness and stuff throughout, like her stepmother locking her in the room, stealing back the one shoe that she had, whatever. So
Okay.
like she did learn lessons to like in the face of adversity, still be kind, you know? So she taught that lesson while also giving her the greatest thing of her life. So maybe she was like, okay, so at 12 o'clock when
It's gonna be like, it's gonna expand out a little bit, and then it's gonna shrink back
and she
down.
can't, she's not going to run back, you know. And so then that way there's a way for the prince,
To find
because there's the spell on her, right, that they can't recognize her. So even he couldn't recognize her. And he had met, like if we're talking live action where they met before in the field, he didn't even recognize her when she went to the ball. Yeah?
I thought he.
Come on, you saw it 16 times in the theater.
We need to watch it again, because I think he didn't, he was like, well, what's your name? Like, I don't think he brought up that they met before. So then he was also in like under a spell.
No, they did meet, because remember when they're in that room with all the paintings, she says like, I thought you said that you were an apprentice. And he's like, oh, well, I am an apprentice of sorts. Like they are talking about how
What
they've
they
already
talked.
met. Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know. Never mind. But I think it would probably, she knew about it.
That makes sense.
So that they could meet again, and it would be like a natural meeting. Because she
Yeah,
knew,
to give them a reason to meet again.
Yeah. And that would be like, he'd be like, I know she was wearing these shoes, so I know this belongs to her. Like, it had to happen that way.
I'd buy that.
What do you think?
Think it was a long night of dancing and being on her feet, and her feet were probably a little sweaty because they're glass shoes.
Slipped
They
right
just
out.
Slipped right out.
But
Also,
only
can we
one?
talk about, it would be so uncomfortable to dance all night in a pair of glass
I can't.
shoes.
I can't imagine how
Yeah,
uncomfortable
it'd
that
be
would
awful.
Like
That
heels
sounds
by
horrible.
themselves are already so uncomfy when they're not like immovable around
Yeah.
your foot. That's crazy.
It's like heels meets wooden clogs.
I know.
But I feel like glass would be worse than wooden clogs almost, I think.
If they're
Splinters.
snug to your foot. Because wooden clogs, it's kind of like a croc, where it's like your foot just like, it's there, but it's not hugging your foot. So glass slippers would be like hella uncomfortable. But Helena Bonham Carter, she said they're actually really comfy. So maybe,
Were they actually made of glass though?
I think so.
Magic glass.
So I'm sure they had a doctor
Bob
told.
Carter has a pair of magical glass slippers.
Well, that she was the godmother.
No, I know.
What are you saying? She's a fairy. She turned a pumpkin
You're like,
into a carriage.
she turned.
She's a fairy.
I know, but she turned a pumpkin into a carriage, and you think
Okay,
glass is over
it's
the
very-
line?
It's very important to me that you understand what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Is
We're waiting.
are the actual prop that they used in the film
Oh,
made of glass?
Gotcha.
Oh, I thought we were talking about.
you remember how we were talking about the movie? That's why I thought we were talking about the movie. Like
No, but that's what I'm saying.
if they were actual
Because you
glass
said
that they
Helena
gave
Bonham
you.
Carter said that they were comfortable. But I'm like,
Oh.
but was
I
she
see what
actually
you're saying.
wearing glass slippers?
Got
or was
it.
she just wearing like a prop slipper?
Got it. I follow. Sorry, went right over my head.
I think they had prop slippers, but she didn't wear them in the scenes where she was like dancing or walking, right?
I don't know. That'd be
But I
you
guess,
would
too,
know that question.
If
think
if
that
it's
makes
magic,
sense.
then she could just put like a magic
Dr. Scholl's insert.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah.
It's like a little blue squishy line at the bottom of her.
She's like, he pulls out the orthopedic out of
He's
the
like-
glass.
He's like, it must be for arch support.
Whoever's arch matches this orthopedic must be my bride.
Yeah.
That's modern day Cinderella.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Modern day Cinderella over the age of 25.
Okay, are you ready for the next one?
No, wait, what's your theory? I said her foot was sweaty. She said it was magic, and the fairy godmother is
Planned it.
knowing what's going on.
Do you know what I actually do like is the story that happens in Into the Woods.
Uh-huh.
Where she runs away multiple times, and so then the prince spreads tar on the stairs.
Yeah.
So that it like her feet are sticking to the stairs, so she has to leave the shoes behind.
Yeah.
So that he knows what's going on.
Right, because she's run away multiple times, and he's like, "Girl, I want to marry you. Stop running away."
She's like, no.
She's like,
I love-
stop it. I
love
won't.
her song when she's like trying to decide what to do, and she's like, "Well, he spread pitch on the stairs, so I guess I'll just see what happens."
Yeah, she's like,
That's
the
not
ball's
enough.
in his court now.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, of course it is. You keep running away.
He had to duct tape your shoes to the stairs to get a chance with you.
Duct tape.
Or tar, or
She's
whatever.
like, just stand right there.
I figure it's like the
a
bubble
little
method.
gremlin comes running out and duct tapes her shoe down.
Oh goodness, so funny.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I like that storyline where it's like an intentional thing that he does and that she does.
Yeah.
Feels a little less weird.
I don't know that.
But also-
sucked.
Honestly, running in heels anyway, it might just fall off. You know?
Even if it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
Vans fall off and they fit perfect.
Do
Why
they?
you look at me like that? Yes, they do.
Okay.
Do they fit perfect or do they fall off? Or
Yes.
Which
Okay.
one?
Yes.
Especially when men spread pitch on my porch.
I really wish you guys would stop doing
Please
that.
stop. There are other ways to get my attention.
You don't need to spread pitch on Morgan's front porch.
It's quite a mess. My HOA
It's a real pitch to clean up.
Cut that.
Don't cut it! Don't!
I refuse to cut that.
Hey, go on.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah.
If you were to meet God and he sneezed, what would you say?
Who?
God.
God. Oh, okay. Bless you.
But
You-
so that raises the question: who's doing the blessing in that?
Him. You
Bless yourself.
Yeah, you bless you. Blessings upon you. From
I-
yourself.
Because bless yourself sounds like
Go bless yourself.
aggressive a little bit.
It sounds almost like a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would-
Gesundheit?
Good health. Is that what that means?
I don't know.
I think it means something like that. Good health.
I think I would just like
I feel like you haven't worked out sneezing up here. Like people are
Come
sneezing.
on, man.
Yeah.
Papa Zyrtec or something.
you're supposed to be perfect up here.
I'm like, there's
Send
allergies.
me back down. I don't want to be here anymore.
I quit.
I
If
think
there is
my
pollen
gut-
up here, I'm out.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not heaven if there's pollen.
Yeah.
I'll say that right now.
No, it certainly is not.
Or there can be pollen, but I have no reaction to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Or there's just no allergies. That's maybe a better way to put it.
Yeah.
Especially God shouldn't have allergies.
That's what I would say. I'd be like, come on.
Zach,
Like,
Well, then I'd be like,
You couldn't
who
like
are you really?
okay, so what I said is not that bad, but then you're gonna call him an imposter. He's like,
Grab him
remember
by
who is
the
going
scruff
to
of
let
his
you
robe."
in.
By the what?
the scruff of his robe.
Scrap of his robe.
We're losing her. We are
I'm so
She's
tired.
fading fast.
Listen,
robe.
I think if I didn't assume he was an imposter, my gut reaction would just be to say, bless you. And then he'd be like,
Who?
And I'd be like, I don't know, maybe Jesus could bless you.
Yeah, I'm
You
like-
could bless Jesus.
Oh yeah,
He's got some
pass it
power.
around.
I like the Holy Ghost. I'm like, what's he doing? Where's he at?
I don't see him.
Is he being a dove somewhere, or can he come and do a quick blessing?
It's a good question.
Exactly.
Is he being a dove somewhere? Could be.
Is it a dove? He's a dove, right? Or is it-
No, it's a robin.
my
I
brain's
feel
like,
like Morgan is in an exceptionally gaslightable statement.
Well, listen, and she hit the wall in 1.5 seconds, and then here she is.
Where we could just tell her anything and she
No.
would just believe it.
listen, because my brain said pigeon, and then I was like, obviously the Holy Spirit's not a dirty trash bird. He's not a pigeon. He's a dove.
I'm gonna level with you. They're the same bird.
What?
Yeah, what's a dove but a
Now
pigeon?
I'm worried that you guys are gaslighting me because you just said that was your whole plan.
Next question.
Interesting. Wait, neither of you answered what you were saying. I only said.
What was the question? I did answer. I said you don't have it figured out up here. There's still allergies. And what would you say, Cade?
I don't know. I'd probably be like, oh,
Where I come from, we say bless you.
yeah.
Which is where you put me. So.
So you should know
I don't know,
that.
because in other languages, like in German, it's Gesundheit, which is,
I think
good
good
health.
health, yeah.
and in Spanish, you say salud, which is just health. Like you're just
Yeah.
like saying, be health. Health. Which I think it feels better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I would just say it in Spanish. It's like,
He's like, okay.
Like my learned
right.
son.
He knows I speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sent him
He's
there.
the one who told me
I'm
to.
saying he's proud of
He's
you.
the one who told me to.
He
Okay.
did.
I know. It's just funny.
Okay, next one.
Uh-huh.
If milk can spoil in the refrigerator,
What?
why doesn't it spoil inside of a cow?
Because, okay. Because.
This one has science behind it, obviously.
That's what I was
but
gonna-
we're just playing in this space. This is our sandbox that we're playing in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
Technically the cow is
Well, why
warm.
doesn't it?
But milk doesn't just sit in cows or it hurts them. They have to be milked every day. So it's not sitting in cows. It's
But-
constantly being
But
made.
if you took a cup of milk and you just even let it sit on your counter for a day, it would get yucky.
But that's because it's been pasteurized.
So you're blaming Louis Pasteur
Yes.
Hmm.
That.
after all he's done for us.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying that
After all he did to make sure we didn't get sick drinking the
Listen.
milk of other animals.
natural eggs, you can leave them out of the fridge. They don't
Yeah, that
have to
haven't
be in
been
the
messed
fridge.
with,
So
yeah.
I thought unpasteurized milk was also like that.
It's similar, I thought.
Maybe.
Or at least it doesn't have to be as cold. Like maybe it can't be in a hot room, but it can be in an air conditioned room. Right? Am I coming up with that? You guys aren't saying anything, so
I
I'm
don't-
scared.
I don't know. That's why I'm not saying anything.
I don't know.
So I think it's just not sitting in the cow long enough to go bad.
That's what I think is it, because they produce it and then you milk them.
They have to get milked
Uh-huh.
or they explode. I don't know.
It's an epidemic sweeping the nation.
Cows are exploding
Cows are
everywhere.
exploding at an exponential rate.
Road trips are no longer fun because the cows that you're excited about might be exploding.
Cow! That'd be horrible.
Yikes.
I'm sorry.
Like Napoleon Dynamite, where the bus is full of kids is driving past when the guy shoots the cow.
I
you
totally
remember that
forgot
part?
that scene. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah. I also haven't, but that's a scene that I think is so funny.
But it's funny.
They all scream. Yeah, that's probably fair.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about pasteurized versus unpasteurized milk.
My mom raised cows. Well, one cow, which
Oh.
she sold to McDonald's. so I should ask her.
Sorry?
She had to. It was for like one of those like.
Sorry?
Why didn't you tell us that before?
It was like.
Your mom was Jack from the beanstalk story where she had to sell her cow for beans?
Yeah, McDonald's gave her beans.
How much did they give her?
I don't remember. She had to do it for a school project. Like, she had to raise an animal and then sell it. Like, it's like a livestock teaching project. I don't know. And then her brothers would, like, refer to the cow every time they went to McDonald's, so she didn't eat hamburgers at McDonald's for a long time.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. My mom had a cow that lived in her basement when she was growing up.
Oh, that's so cute.
And they killed it and ate it.
Oh.
Well, my mom grew up here in American Fork, but like on a farm.
Yeah, my mom was in Pleasant Grove on a farm.
And so she's like, yeah, there's like a period of my life where she lived in the basement, like her bedroom was in the basement, and there was a cow that was just like in the basement with her.
Yeah.
Why
It's
in the
pretty
house?
cool.
They didn't have a barn?
Or she just loved
Can
it
you
so
ask
much.
and then you tell me next time?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I would have a hard time raising an animal.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, that's why I would love to have a pig as a pet, but I don't think I could ever eat like bacon or ham or pork ever again after owning a pig.
Ever?
I don't
That's
know.
Crazy.
Like, I would have a hard time.
It'd be sad. If you like loved this pig.
Yeah.
It'd be sad to.
So like you own the animal and then it dies of natural causes and then you couldn't eat that food? Or are you saying you own
I don't know. I kind of think I would have a hard time.
Well, because like you wouldn't eat a dog. Like, and because
you
you
wouldn't
had it
download.
You wouldn't download a baby.
You wouldn't torrent a nun.
I would. You got that all wrong.
You would. I don't know. I think I could. I think eat an animal.
I don't know.
Could you?
I think I'd be really like I would have to like separate it in my mind somehow, but like I don't think I could.
Yeah.
Like if after I loved this pig for like
10 years.
yeah, I don't think I could. Like I'd
It'd be
just be
too
like,
hard.
oh, it's sad.
Mm-hmm. So in this scenario, you're not eating the pig that you loved. You're saying you couldn't eat other pigs because you loved a pig?
Diane understands clearly.
Well, she still eats hamburgers. She just couldn't eat McDonald's hamburgers for a few years.
Oh.
She does now. You know what else?
I
Her
don't
Get her
know.
on the phone. Let's talk through this.
she's probably still asleep. You know what else her brothers did? Is she had a lamb who was like super fluffy. I think his name was Buffy. And then
Fluffy the Fluffy Lamb.
yeah. And they had a pitchfork on their farm that was missing like the middle tines.
Uh-huh.
And so her brothers pinned the lamb to the ground. Like it wasn't hurt. The tines were on either side of its body. And it was so fluffy. And then they put a bunch of ketchup like where the other tines would be. And then they were like, Diane, we're so sorry.
We accidentally
This
stabbed your
terrible accident. And then
lamb.
she said,
I know.
you should see what she tells it because she said she like walked out of their house to go see her lamb and he's like pinned to the ground and he's just like, because he's just wants
like,
to get up off
help.
the ground.
That is so sad.
And she was like so sad. And she
Every
got
time
so
she
mad.
tells you that story, it's like,
So
what the
rude.
heck?
I know. That's
So mean.
It's a good joke in theory,
A great joke even.
but like if someone did that to my dog, I'd be like, you're
That's not
cruising
funny.
for a bruising.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
My iota.
I just love the way that she tells it. We
Yeah,
gotta
she's
have her
funny.
on sometime. Have her tell it.
You're here to tell the lamb story.
Okay, last one.
Okay.
If I hit you with a dictionary, is it considered physical or verbal assault?
That's more of a dad joke than a philosophy question.
Physical assault because I am gonna get physically hurt instead of emotionally.
And emotionally hurt because I hit you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that would be like, well, what the hell? But I wouldn't. I think I would be able to talk myself out of that one. It's like, this is crazy. This one.
I was just trying to answer a philosophy question.
It's
We
for
read online.
science.
Physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was more of just a
A
joke.
silly
Oh,
Billy
what a
one.
silly Billy.
But thank you for clarifying for all the philosophers.
You're welcome, everybody.
Thank you for watching or listening. You can find us on Instagram or TikTok at No Bummers Pod. You can find us our personal pages, Mo Jarman,
Mm-hmm.
Cade.Larson, Miss Jackie Charlotte, and Trent W. Photo. He has some cool pics on there. Comment down below if you think Cinderella's shoes were actually glass or just magic glass.
Or did she have a Dr. Scholl's insert? Maybe she had the slippers already, but she couldn't wear them because they were too painful. And so
She's
the fairy godmother just gave her the Dr. Scholl's
Like,
insert.
it's the 1400s, but I got this Dr. Scholl's insert from the future.
It's like I
She's
flew into
magic.
the future
Uh-huh.
and went to a Target and bought these Dr. Scholl's
A
inserts.
Target. She's like, a Target? And she's
What's
like,
a
just put them
Target?
in your shoes, you're
Don't
fine.
ask me questions. They're magic.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.